Hey foodies, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be making a jerk ribeye steak and some roasted potatoes. I hope that you guys are going to be loving this content today. We're lighting up the grill. We have an open flame. We're going to be jerking our ribeye steak over open flame. That's what we're going to be making for you today on the channel Cooking Caribbean. If you like the video, remember to subscribe to the channel for more content like this one. I'm Alex the Feel Good. Let me teach you how to make this awesome recipe. Alright, so we have the coal going. We're going to let this burn off and we get rid of all of the impurities. Then we're going to be working on the ribeye steak. But before we do that, we're going to season the potatoes first. And the reason why we're seasoning the potatoes first, because the potatoes will take a longer time to cook versus the beef. So we're going to be seasoning our potatoes with some sea salt. You know, say sea salt are the only thing I'm going to use. And some black pepper and some olive oil. Alright, you see the potatoes now, they're very easy. All you have to do is add some olive oil. Add some salt. You can always use a generous portion. And you add some black pepper. You know what, let's add the black pepper afterwards. I thought I had file paper. I was going to wrap these in file paper and then bake them, but I realized I don't have any file paper. So I'm just going to put them on the grill bare. So I'm rubbing these in some oil and some salt. So this is the base for our potatoes. Here what a secret to today's recipe or today's success. Whenever you grill, make sure you have Guinness or you have red stripe beer. If you don't have Guinness or red stripe beer, your recipe won't work. So make sure you grab your Guinness or you grab a bottle of red stripe beer. This will keep you motivated. This will keep your vibe. So alright, so we have the potatoes down. So the next thing we're going to work on, we're going to be working on the beef. We're going to be seasoning the beef, then we get back to the potato. So we're just going to cover this down so that the heat cook the potato. Alright, right about now we're going to be working with our ribeye steak. You can see the nice marbling inside of it. So this is what will give the extra flavor to the beef. So we're going to prep it up now. So the first thing we're going to be adding, some Jamaican dry jerk seasoning. So you want to make sure that you coat it generously, ensuring that all the steaks are covered in the Jamaican dry rub. So we have the dry rub seasoning on it. We're just going to be dabbing a small portion of the wet jerk seasoning on it because we don't want to overpour it or have it burn while it's on the barbecue grill. So we're now going to add some of the jerk seasoning. So I'll be using maybe half of this. This is maybe 2 tablespoons of jerk marinade, the wet season, and I'm going to be using some to make the jerk demi-glaze as well. I'm going to reduce some butter and some red wine and of course some of this jerk seasoning. So we'll have the jerk steak ready, we'll have it seasoned, so it's going to be time to put it on the grill. We're going to let the potatoes cook for about 50% and then we'll add for a steak. Alright guys, so we're now going to add our steak to the grill. You just want to make room for the steak. The smoke that is rising from the coal, when the fat drips onto the coal, all of it is going to be sucked up into the steak, and that's what will give it that rich, real flavor that we're looking for. So we're just going to cover this down and let it continue to cook. Alright guys, so the potatoes are finished. I'm going to remove the potatoes and then we're just going to concentrate on the beef and let it continue to cook. So by the looks of things, the steak is finished. This is how the finished product looks like. We're now going to be working on the sauce. So we're going to put the steak one side. We're piling up everything to the corner, and we have the heat one side of the grill. So we're going to be making the sauce. So we have the sauce pot, we have some water inside. Now we have a mixture of red wine and jerk seasoning. We're going to be adding that to the water. We're also going to be adding in some tikka masala sauce. We're also going to be adding in some ketchup. Last but not least, we're going to be adding a tablespoon of butter. So this is what we're going to boil. We're going to let it reduce. Food is, we have the finished thing now. So we have the red wine jerk sauce, we have the baked potatoes. You can see we have butter inside of it, and we have the jerk steak. Of course, you see how it look, how brown it look, how scrumptious it look. We're going to take a sample out of it, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think of it. Alright guys, so we're now at the end of the video. I had loads and loads of fun making this video. The food tastes really good. It's absolutely the best jerk beef I've ever had in my life. I want you guys to try out this recipe. Remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm Alex the Feel Good Chef. I'm going to be enjoying my meal.